Hey guys, and welcome back to Halo. When we last left off, we were returning to High Charity.
Your pal. Where's he going?
To finish what we started. And this time, none of you will be left behind.
That structure in the center of the city, it's a Forerunner ship. And Truth is heading straight for it. If he leads the Covenant fleet to Earth, they won't stand a chance. You have to stop him.
That brute has the index. And Miranda and Johnson. He can activate the ring.
If he does, I'll detonate in Amberclad's reactor just like we did the Autumns. The blast will destroy this city and the ring. Not a very original plan, but we know it'll work. No, I don't want to chance a remote detonation. I need to stay here.
Well, things are certainly taking a turn for the worst here, aren't they? Well, in Amberclad is just ominously settled on that pillar. Like the big old explosive badass she is.
Touching down all over the city. That creature beneath the library, that grave mind, used us. We were just a diversion. In Amberclad was always its intended vector.
The flood? Tricking the sentients into letting them live? Never. Oh well, looks like we've got two messes to clean up here. We've got to try and do something about this flood infection. Maybe we'll put that on the back burner. And we have to stop our pal Truth getting to the Covenant ship. Well, that's the problem. But one thing at a time. Let's see if we can catch up with Truth first. Then worry about everything else later. This guy is pretty durable, to be honest. It took quite a few rounds to put his ass down. Never mind, we got there in the end. So we've got a couple of poppers on this Pelican here, which is curious. Not sure why they didn't just straight up come and attack us. Also, I'm pretty sure there's quite a few flood corpses down there. So I would have thought those infection forms would have, grabbed themselves a meat skeleton to attack us with. But, I'm not going to complain. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess they did. They did get one. Luckily, he went down pretty quickly. Okay, this place looks absolutely wrecked. Covenant are having a bad time. So I think in the lore, like High Charity has been going strong for like 1,000 years. Oh, hello, Chief. And it's interesting now that with the schism that's happening and the flood outbreak, Truth seems pretty quick to abandon the place. Just shows off his cowardice quite nicely there. Hi guys. Yep, nice. Thank you. Thanks for the shrapnel in the arsehole there. I shall remember that in the multiverse. Alright, let's get ready for these guys this time. Tag you with a nade. Let's see what we can do about the rest of you. We don't really have time to be held back by these brutes. Oh, a double tag. That's what we like to see. Let's get some shield back and consider our options. And, well, our options are quite simple. We have to go through them. And apparently, they didn't like that option. Which is fine. You know what? When in doubt, snipe them out. Oh, hello. We've got a charger. I've been doing my best to cut out as many deaths as possible when editing these videos down. However, every now and again, I do like to leave a couple in. Although I didn't realize I left quite that many in. I'm pretty sure I wanted to leave that last death in because it was kind of bullshit. I had already clearly jumped over that flood form And he had left, yeah, he cleaved me in half with his sword halfway through the air. Alright, let's keep going. Looks like the Flood have pushed forwards and dislodged the brutes for us, which is jolly nice of them, really. Certainly makes cutting a swath through this corridor a little bit easier. Okay. I thought that guy had a shotgun for a second. I was about to say we're going to have a bad time, but it's fine. Now, there was actually a brute earlier on who did have a shotgun. There it is. Yeah, he's quite a nasty son of a bitch. Anyway, there's no need to worry about him. He is with his maker. Which means he's probably very disappointed because, yeah, he's probably sucking void right about now.
I'll disable this lift once you reach the top. That'll slow them down.
Thanks, Corsair. I hope too. Because we really don't want these Flood bastards at our back if we can help it.
Shall we let the Flood consume our holy city? Turn high charity on another of their riches.
Well, it does seem like that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, you keep saying that, but I've got a feeling this covenant of yours is gonna unravel.
Fighting back. For a covenant construct, it's unusually formidable.
I suppose it makes sense that their smartest AI constructs are going to be on high charity. Okay, might have to get a little bit up close and personal with these guys. Let's go take the super fun happy slide all the way around. This thing pulls you in, it's automatic. It's quite cool. However, there is another one right in front of us. You can't really step straight on that platform. You've got to wait for it to deploy. So you really want to pacify the area before moving on. Alright, there we go. Oh, there's a random bugger left, but unfortunately we're stuck on this slippy slide. We cannot move. That's fine. Alright, you know what? Screw that guy. Let's just get out of here. For we have a job to do. Oh! Unfortunately, looks like this place is completely infested. We'll make it through. One shotgun shell at a time. God damn it, they're behind us too. This really isn't great. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. We got really screwed pretty hard right there. This is an interesting spawn point. I don't know why it puts us back here in this corridor, because editing this video back, there was no checkpoint in that corridor, which is curious. Also, all the enemies that killed us on reloading that spawn point, they didn't appear, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that particular section, but whatever. That's not important. All that's important is we're carrying a sword and we're looking for some flesh to sever. Sear and sever, yes. Okay, this room is pure nightmare fuel. But with a little bit of smart planning, we should be able to get through.
Parasite did not defeat the Forerunners. It shall not defeat us.
Well, yeah, well, here's the thing. Technically, the Parasite didn't defeat the Forerunner. A lot of things went wrong for the Forerunner. Their super hardcore AI, which was built to organize and orchestrate their fleets, turned against them. And yeah, there's a whole thing with what happened to the Forerunner. But ultimately, they pushed the trigger. That was against the gun. That was against the gun. That was against the head of the universe, I should say. They essentially deleted everybody and everything. But they also had an interesting plan. to reseed the universe once they had dispensed with themselves and the flood, which is interesting. It's just a shame, really, that they decide to, you know, keep a few samples of the flood around. Seems like a bit of a stupid idea right about now, doesn't it? They had the opportunity to finally wipe this plague from existence, and that was the toy there that we just picked up right at the top of that weird stony outcrop. Yeah, I can understand, like, preserving all the races and all the known species and all that good stuff. Yep, excellent, fine. But preserving the flood, the enemy that killed your race, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Saying that, if humanity was in their position, would they have acted any different? Probably not.
I am the prophet of truth, and I am not afraid. Noble mercy is here at my side. His wise counsel ever in my ear.
I like the way he's just publicly lied to everybody, saying that the other prophet is with him, which of course we know is not true, because Chief just murdered him.
Hierarch's private quarters, their inner sanctum.
I see. So in other words, this is going to be one hell of a fight. Alright. I'll bring it on. That's all I can say. We have the equipment. Good old shotgun and a nice stabby blade. Should serve us. Oh, come on. That was shit. That should have stuck to his stinking monkey fur. But no. No matter. Everything is going to plan. This is fine. And you can see, yes, some of the Flood, or the Flood Elite combat forms, have shields.
Crisis will not be the
It's not
end of
great.
us.
Not gonna lie.
It is but one last hurdle before the journey and salvation.
Yeah, you're very confident that this won't be the end, even though that your lies are coming thick and fast. Even pronouncing that there's still 2 prophets alive. Well, I don't think so. Let's see if we can't sneak past this shower on the way past. Ooh, he just had a grenade go off between his legs. Oh, man. Nothing left. Alright, let's go. Let's grab the terminal.
The history of the Arbiter is one of both legend and infamy. Their name has been corrupted by great shame, though the contemporary is perhaps the most confounding of all. Thel 'Vadamee was born of noble blood, the legendary House of Vada. His family's renown demanded great expectations for his military career, and he would meet them all. One of the youngest to achieve the status of shipmaster, and one of the youngest to gain the rank of Supreme Commander. In our campaign against the humans, few have risen to renown as 'Vadamee. World after human world, all laid low for the sake of the great journey. But then came Halo. Shame unto shame. He failed his greatest charge, and the sacred ring was desecrated. By such disgrace, Thel 'Vadamee became the Arbiter. As a mere scribe, I do not challenge the word of the hierarchs, but I would be remiss not to voice concern. This Sangheili should have been put down, publicly slain as an example to all of our prayerful expediency. With the discovery of a second ring and the changing of the guard, all things are in jeopardy. will this arbiter remain loyal? Or will he stand with his people as they are abolished by our newfound might? I would never openly challenge the divine proclamations of a hierarch, but this arbiter is a risk I would not have tolerated. And I now fear the days of the Covenant are numbered.
I also think the days of the Covenant are indeed numbered.
Brood and elite ships are engaging one another all around High Charity. I'm running out of options, Chief. I can't stall the launch sequence much longer. The next lift will take you up to the conduit. Hurry!
Well, that's good news for us, to be honest. If the brutes and the elites are going to kill each other, that's great. So, elites don't actually know who their fathers are either. Their fathers are kept secret, and they're always raised by an uncle. I forget exactly why that is in the law. I think it's so there's no like air of superiority, like everybody's equal, so to speak, regardless of who your father is. Blah blah blah. I think that's what it is. But it's pretty interesting. Yeah, this room here is horrendous, and I definitely remember this from the legendary runs. Oh man. Okay, best thing to do: cut our way through and just run. Run. Exactly. Let's go.
The time of our unworld.
That's as close as it gets.
Chief, when you get to Earth, good luck.
After I'm through with truth.
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
Oh, we'll be back. Don't worry. So Truth has just buggered off with the the crown jewel of their empire and left their holy city without power. What a guy. Anyway, guys, till next time.